Yeah, buddy. What is up, guys? Andy here, Biohazard Declassified. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to today's stream. I hope you've had a good week so far. Well, I suppose we're just getting over hump day right now. And what better way than getting to that midpoint of the working week than sitting down and playing some Dino Crisis, which is what we're going to be doing today. I'm super excited to be playing Dino Crisis, and I suppose it begs the question, it really begs the question, is it time for a Dino Crisis remake? And that's the question I want to pose to everybody in the chat. Is it time for a Dino Crisis remake? Let us know. I'd really, really value your opinions. Huge shout out to everybody who's tuned in so far. I'm very grateful you've stopped by as ever. Let me just blow this up just a tad so I can actually see what's going on. Helldivers 2 can wait, and Andy stream can't wait on this. Let's go. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you dropping by. Dino Crisis is one of my all-time faves. I remember it as a kid. I had it on I made a notebook with all the door codes and mixture combinations and tips and stuff, and I wish I still had that. Yeah, man. Dino Crisis is special because it was even advertised. Excuse me. It was even advertised as a bit of a they called it like the cousin to Resident Evil or something like that, which is a very weird thing to say. A cousin to Resident Evil. But yeah, it was directly promoted as related to Resident Evil on the box. And yeah, it was an interesting game. I do feel it was a bit too puzzle heavy for me, and as we're playing it, we'll definitely identify that for sure. But it was very, very, it was very tense, but it took that puzzle solving to the next level. It was like, to me, it was just felt really overwhelming, if I'm honest. I wonder if you guys share that in the chat, but I think I would really, excuse me, I think I would really like to see a Dino Crisis in that kind of Resident Evil 2 remake style. I think there's a lot of potential in that format. Let me know your thoughts on that. If we would have it in that style, or even like I heard somebody in one of the posts I put up today talk about having it like Dino Crisis 2, where it's kind of a bit more action, leaning in more towards Resident Evil 4 remakes. I wouldn't say Resident Evil 4 remake was particularly scary or anything like that. It was a little bit more action heavy, but it still had kind of horror elements. I wonder if that's the route they kind of take. But yeah, Dino Crisis is special. Dino Crisis is extremely special, and I really need to spend more time with it. I really feel like it's one of those titles which I've played historically. I just haven't played it a whole lot, if I'm brutally honest. So yeah, I'm hoping today's the day we just sit back, chill, and talk about the possibility of a a Dino Crisis remake. I think it would be interesting. What better? I mean, now's the time, really. Now more than ever. I mean, they even brought out that Exoprimal game, and I still don't really know what's going on with that and what purpose that actually serves, because it just wasn't an interesting game, if I'm brutally honest. Jerome coming in with the 20 stars. Thank you very much. Sending stars for the very first time. Very grateful for that. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far, sir. Let me just jump on over. There we go. Thank you. I don't know why it's come up twice. I think it did this yesterday. I think I'll have to have a look into that. But thank you very much for that, Jerome. Hope you're doing okay. Chris, thank you. Hope you're doing well. How are we doing over on Twitch Arena? We had another follow, Gemsy. We will be going live on TikTok in just a moment. Actually, I'm very interested to see how this works. We've got a new chat overlay, and I don't know if it supports TikTok. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go live on TikTok. Let's change that. There we go. That's that done. Retro gaming. So we're going to go live on TikTok. I hope we like the intro, by the way. Huge shout out to my graphic designer, Bisa, for making that all possible. That intro is by far the best intro. I mean, obviously I'm a little bit biased, but that intro is really, really special. I mean, can we acknowledge that? Really special stuff. Yeah, huge shout out to Bisa for making that possible. Ben, how's it going? Brad, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Let me see if I can... Could I pop this chat out? I'm literally watching my stream back. I just want to pop the chat out here. Or maybe I have to... I might leave that as it is. It's on mute anyway. Okay, right, so... Intro's amazing. Speaker reminds me of something when it kicks in. It certainly does. Hope you're doing well, Star. Thank you. I think Exoprimal was a test for dinosaurs and a few things to start work using that data for a Dino Crisis remake. I feel like the obvious nod to Regina was a little hint towards it. I can see that. I can see that. I'm actually going to swap the screens over here. I can see that looking as it is. I just want to make sure this pulls through actually. Yeah, because it hasn't moved in a hot minute, is it? Oh, there we go. That's back. Right. Let's... there we go. So we're all up to date on that. Okay. Andy, tell us that you've... Tell us you can see that once... I'm sorry? Tell us you can see that once more so we can believe you. Wait, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm doing good, Andy. Thank you. How about you? How's wife and baby? Doing well. Doing well. Taking every day as it comes. Oh, I just want to make sure this is all coming through. Okay, so doesn't look like we can. No. I was hoping you could pop this out, but I guess you can't. That's a little bit annoying. Let's close that. Okay, I'll just keep it up on the side here. There we go. Okay. Okie dokie. Right. I think we're pretty much there or thereabouts now. So, Dino Crisis. We're playing the PC port today, which is probably the best way of playing Dino Crisis these days, using the classic Rebirth Gemini patch, which basically just kind of taps back into the classic PC port of the game and remodernizes it, actually makes it compatible with modern Windows, that sort of thing. Huge shout out to Gemini for making all that possible. It really is the real deal. But just before we start the stream, oh boy, we just had a big one, guys. Team RPD is here as we're starting the stream here on Dino Crisis, and it's my good friend, brother in arms, Matt RPD. Thank you, sir. Huge shout out to everybody dropping in the chat. Hope you're all doing well. Andy here from Biohazard Declassified. We're just about to start a stream of Dino Crisis. So I'm very, very glad you're here. I really appreciate you all dropping by. If this is the first time you're checking us out, Andy here, Biohazard Declassified. Do a lot of streams, memes, daily Resident Evil and survival horror content. So if you enjoy the stream today, make sure you drop a cheeky follow. That would be appreciated. I stream across the board these days. We've just recently started to make serious headroom on Twitch. But for the longest time, I was streaming on Facebook Gaming. You'll probably see me live on TikTok as well. And yeah, I suppose there's no better time than the present to jump in and get involved on Twitch. So yeah, huge shout out to Matt RPD for making that possible and dropping that cheeky raid. Hope everybody's doing well. And I suppose the main question of today's stream is Dino Crisis Remake. Is it a yay? Or is it a nay? That's what I want to know from you guys today. Dino Crisis Remake, yay or nay? We're getting a huge amount of followers today. Let's go in with the standard. There we go. Man, this is iconic.
From military experiment facility.
RE Central, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're doing well.
Successfully infiltrated under the guise of a researcher as planned.
Big boy Tom, thank you. Natalie with the follow over on TikTok.
Regarding top secret development of new
fucking Dr. Kirk. All I will say, guys, I've been producing a Resident Evil fan film called The Keeper's Diary of Biohazard Story. We've got the link to the trailer in the description. We're hoping to launch it within the next month or so. So what I would say is keep an eye out to the end. If you're a big fan of whatever's going on here, I'm not going to spoil too much, but yeah, when it drops, make sure you stay right to the end.
Regarding the staged accidental death, it appears that this country is somehow involved.
And we got loads of boys and girls in the chat today. Hope you're all doing well. Ethan coming in with the stars. Thank you.
Refer to the data on Dr. Kirk.
Christian, how are you? Got to get food, big lad. No worries at all. Thanks again, Matt. Hope you're doing okay. Stars. Whoa, I don't know why this come up twice. But thank you very much, Ethan, for the 20 stars over on Facebook. Yes, Facebook Gaming was a viable platform to stream on. We actually have a nice little enclave of followers there. And again, I appreciate everybody who checks the stream out. So yeah, I suppose Dino Crisis come out at a unique time because it quite literally is Resident Evil with dinosaurs. Even though it's a little bit more puzzle heavy, it's Resident Evil with dinosaurs. No matter how matter how the cookie crumbles, it's Resident Evil with dinosaurs. And I suppose at the time, like The Lost World would have come out, Jurassic Park. So I'm blown away that when Jurassic World come out, there wasn't a resurgence of dinosaur horror games. There's like indie titles, yes, but like no AAA developer capitalised on that. I'd like to know your thoughts about that. Matt's a mod in here, you're brave. I would trust Matthew RPD with my life. But yes, I want to know from everyone today, yes or no, Dino Crisis Remake. Sonic Sean Brian's in the chat, thank you. Hope you're all doing well. I'm indifferent.
Sorry I'm late. It's time. Let's move out.
Trends are risky. Back in the 90s, it would have paid off. These days, devs choose the safe option. I think there is some truth in that. Yeah, exactly that, Sonic Sean. Exactly that. I really thought they was gonna capitalise on it, but they just didn't, and they haven't. It's really bizarre when we're seeing these big titles having a resurgence. Like I'm talking Alone in the Dark, Silent Hill 2. What else has come back recently? Obviously, Resident Evil 2 remake. Like, wouldn't Dino Crisis be the next thing that, they would choose? I don't know. I don't know why they haven't done it today. Hope it's all well with you and the fam. Yeah, man, we're at an interesting point where we're trying to pick up our live streaming again. If you've tuned in, or it's been a little while since you guys tuned in. So I recently purchased a house, and I recently had my first child with my wife, and I haven't really been streaming for the last 2 months just because, brutally honest, there's not enough hours in the day. There absolutely is not enough hours in the day. So we're all settled now. I'm really starting to get into more of a stream schedule, and we're gonna make a serious push for Twitch partner. Like that's my goal for this year. Is really work hard, continue to network with some great content creators like myself, like Matt RPD, like Tom, Snooky Shogun, the rest of Team RPD. Continue to network. Like I had a very interesting pitch, and I don't want to go into too much details, but I contacted a director in our circles, and I'm trying to secure an interview. It's still a shot in the dark as it goes right now, but that's my goal, is to secure an interview with said director. His agents have come back. They're entertaining the conversation. We just need to see what we go from here. But if we can do this, it's going to be huge. Let me turn it down. Your mic isn't as loud as the playthrough. Yeah, let me just sort that out now. Sorry, Tiki Toki uses something different. Let's do. Let's do. I know, like. Let's do that, maybe. Let us know how this goes, Ellie.
I'll infiltrate the facility.
That's still
and
fucking loud as shit. But yes, thank you very much for your kind words,
control
Ellie.
room on the first floor. I should
Is
have
this
access to all
loud? Nah,
security systems from
let me
there.
turn it right down. It's got to be like 10.
I'll contact you as soon as I've cleared the room.
Primary speaker. Can we turn this up? Whoa, I don't want to do that. Just checking that's coming through okay. Still a little loud compared to your voice. So just checking in now. We all good? Lovely stuff. Andy is the reason I got into team. Hang on, sorry, I'm I'm missing the chat here. I'm doing like 400 things at once. I do apologise. So it's good to see you back. Right, let's start from the top. So, how have you been? Oh yeah, first few months of newborn, you're hanging on for dear life. Yes, agreed. It's not so much that. It's obviously this tiny human.
Let me guess.
We're the only
This is some
thing
of your
that matters in their
handwork, right?
life. They don't know how to talk. They don't know how to do anything. So it's
Brass is still
you're building a
warm.
routine from. You're expecting to try
These
and
guards
mould a
were shooting at
routine
something
out of
very
someone who doesn't understand what the word routine is
who
or
are they
what
fighting?
that means. So
This wasn't much of a fight.
it's extremely
I don't think these
difficult.
guards did anything
But we're
before
getting there.
getting
Listen,
sliced and diced.
we're living life for the
Whatever
first
they were
time.
shooting at came in
Our
through
child's living
there.
life for the first
Ripped right
time.
through
We're
the
just trying to
steel
work out
fence.
that balance.
Well, the hole is nice and clean. But I still say you could have done this.
Very funny.
Oh, Andy is the sorry, I get what
Still
you're
need
saying
to figure
now.
out what happened here. Continue to sweep the area.
Dino Crisis is definitely on par with Resident Evil in my book. I can see that. Yep, I can see that. It's an interesting. I will go into detail on a few things that Dino Crisis does differently, and kind of in a really interesting way. And it wasn't picked up in Resident Evil until like 2015 or something like that. We will come back to that. I feel Alone in the Dark was another one that didn't get enough love. I can see that, and I feel people are going to miss the boat on Alone in the Dark when it drops again. I'm very interested to see what happens with that. And are there Dino Crisis 3 on PC or just Xbox? Dino Crisis 3 is only on Xbox, unfortunately. You might be able to emulate it. Barbie Jack, thank you for popping by. You take it easy now. Much better. I'm a mum of two, but you will get there. Work round your bubba. Exactly. We're just taking every day as it comes. I mean, one day you think you got it worked out, then the next day you absolutely did not get it worked out. So yeah, we're taking every day as it comes. And for me, because obviously it's only been me and my wife, I've really streamed at any time. I've never had any form of schedule, and I think it's a good idea now that I kind of got my own. Like, I've got an actual dedicated stream room in my garden. I think it's about time we really start nestling in on the stream schedules. So that way you guys know when I'm streaming, and more importantly, I know when I'm streaming. It's not like really impulsive like it always is. We bought our first home in 2023, even though our kiddies are a little bigger, but it's so hard. Yeah, I can see that. Literally, I was moved in for 2 whole days, before Faye gave birth. It was crazy, absolutely crazy. Alone in the Dark just hadn't been advertised in a way that gets people excited, and the games market is currently packed, so I fear the worst. But it would be cool if it was a low-key success. I hope so. I would really hate for Alone in the Dark not to be successful. Because of where it launches. Like, if you remember, so I'm just spinning my drink here. If you guys remember, it was actually gonna drop when Alan Wake drops, which is an absolute terrible idea considering Alan Wake was Game of the Year. But we'll see. I realise I've just had a massive digression here. So yes, we're playing Dino Crisis. You're basically in search of a doctor. You're in search of Dr. Kirk. You're an elite special force team, like covert, undercover. There's 3 of you. You get dropped onto the island, and you're just trying to find your way around. Things will occur, and I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen it. Haven't seen it before. It's an interesting game. Again, if you're a big fan of survival horror, this is classic Shinji Mikami PS1 survival horror at its best. I would say it's a lot more puzzle heavy than Resident Evil. So if you're coming in expecting all action, yes, there's action, but there's a lot more tactical and puzzle solving, in my opinion.
How's the progress going with that security system?
I don't know what's been going on here, but it looks like all the power in this facility's been cut.
Same here.
As long as that's the situation, there's not a lot I
Emma,
can do.
thank you. I'm back. I'm streaming now.
Access to backup generators on the ground level.
64 Jex,
I'm
thank
on
you.
it.
Hope you're doing well. We will be going
What are you
live
doing here?
with Tomb Raider on Friday.
Caught the last part of your conversation.
By the way, I found a key.
And he's the reason I want to suplex
Let's head
dinos. That's funny. I think the puzzles are good, Dudders. I just think it's very, very puzzle heavy. Someone had a good question. So Execation says, Andy's the reason why I got into Team RPD. So Execation actually followed me on Facebook, of all places, for many, many years. Before, I guess, eventually making the jump to Twitch. And it's good that you're enjoying it. Can't wait till Friday. It's going to be good. Yeah, I'm super excited. So this is what's cool. Again, huge shout out to Gemini for making this all possible. We're running this on PC using the Classic Rebirth patch. If you don't know what the Classic Rebirth patch is, it basically makes the game widescreen. There's like a bunch of quality of life features which takes that kind of 1999 Windows port and brings it into 2024, you know. So you can download a HD patch. I completely forgot to do it before the start of the stream. I do apologise. But it looks pretty good. Some of the humour is really funny in this as well. Always love this. It's my favourite part of the game.
That's disgusting.
I love Regina.
This guy's been eviscerated. Something tore his intestines straight out.
Look at those tooth marks. It had to be some sort of animal.
Okay, let's move on.
Let me handle this. But again, guys, if you're just tuning in for the very first time, Andy here from Biohazard Declassified, dedicated Resident Evil and survival horror content creator. If you're enjoying the stream so far, please don't hesitate to drop a cheeky follow. We'd really appreciate it. I'm going to turn that down just a tad. There we go. And I think people don't realise this is pretty much the first quote-unquote 3D fixed camera angle game that I can remember, because the way classic Resident Evil worked, and we're talking Resident Evil 1, 2 and 3, is you would have a 3D model effectively running around on an image with a series of, let's call them boundaries, right? That's the basic premise of fixed camera angle pre-rendered backgrounds. But this one had fully 3D backgrounds, as you can see, with a dynamic camera. This camera was then used in Resident Evil Code Veronica. So a lot of firsts happen in this game, which people don't realise. And it's still a pretty good looking game. I don't think it's definitely more dated than fixed camera angles, because obviously fixed camera angles are like basically photographs. So it's a little bit more dated, but they did test a lot of things. Here's another thing here. So you've got a walk and shoot, which wasn't in, I don't think it was introduced into Resident Evil until like Outbreak 2 in 2004. But even then, not a lot of people played Outbreak. So I suppose a mainline title that walk and aim was first used in would have been Resident Evil Revelations, if I'm not mistaken. Feel free, somebody in the chat, to correct me. And whilst you're in the chat, we got people on all platforms. As you can see above me, we got people on YouTube, we got people on Facebook, we got people on TikTok, and we got people on Twitch. What I really want to know is where everybody's watching my stream from today. So if you could comment your city and your country, that'd really be appreciated. I love this noise so much. Right, so it's red. I need to turn this heat off, man. It's hot as fuck in here. There we go. Okay, Stockport, UK. Howley Punk, how's it going? Spongehammer. Wrexham, let's go, Carl. Geordie, how are you? So it's red, green, blue, white. I love this noise so much. It's this noise right here when it probably like slaps the plugs into the holes. It's like a there you go. Oh, I fucked that right up. Excuse me, I got the last two wrong. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're rocking and rolling. So the power's on.
Gail?
Gail. New York, USA, let's go. Following from Los Angeles. Man, we got a lot of Americans on the stream. George, how's it going? Arabian Luffy. Oh, geez, God, I don't want any more remakes if it's not fixed camera angles. Do you know what? I'm inclined to... I mean, I wouldn't mind a Resident Evil 2 remake-esque Dino Crisis, but I would maybe like to see a return to fixed camera angles, because I do think the first remake of Resident Evil in 2002 for the GameCube is exceptional. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I actually drove through Wisconsin. I actually drove through Milwaukee, actually. So, obviously, we were shooting the Keeper's Diary, and there was a question about Keeper's Diary in the chat. So I flew into Chicago, rented a truck from Chicago, and drove it from Chicago all the way to the Upper Peninsula. It was basically Niagara, Wisconsin, right? So, like, right on the border of the Upper Peninsula. Iron Mountain. It was a long drive, let me tell you. Would you ever play Cooler World? Oh, man, I used to play Cooler World all the time. I used to love that game. I'd consider it. It's a great game.
What is this?
Nathan, how are you? Thank you. Ooh, that's disgusting. Oh man, he has dragged this body all the way along, man. We gotta go. Oh. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, that was close. Oh, he did catch me a little bit. I hope the volume levels are good enough for everyone. Oh, I forgot about that. So, obviously, it goes without saying. Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs.
Good news. I got the control system back online.
The hell?
What's the situation over there?
It's Gail. I lost him.
Don't know what happened there.
So what's the bad news? Did you
My
run
camera
into
just
some
randomly
guards?
decided to turn itself off.
You're not gonna believe this. He was attacked by some kind of dinosaur.
Now that's a good one. So, who was it? Barney?
This isn't a joke, you idiot. We were just attacked by a big-ass lizard.
For real? What's going on over there? All right.
Barney.
Head over to the control room and we'll sort out this whole situation.
I wouldn't say it's boiling. That was kind of weird. Like my camera just randomly turned itself off. Okay, right. So we've got the power on now. which is good. So now we can actually get into this building. Rick's going to basically start to look for Dr. Kirk in the security system. The camera is interesting since it's a step up from fixed camera angles, but it's not a fully 3D camera. Yeah, it's interesting because it's not pre-rendered backgrounds. They're fully modelled and textured. It's very interesting, and I actually do prefer something that Dino Crisis does exceptional. Is these scenes, like the door, let's call them door scenes, like the iconic door scenes from Resident Evil. They do it in such a way that just works. Like this. This is amazing. I love this. Oh boy. Let's go. Infectious Rebel coming in with a Prime subscription. Thank you very much for the contribution. Infectious Rebel, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Welcome to Team Biohazard. So I need to get my bearings because I don't really know where I'm going. Actually, the control room's just here, I think. Yeah, so we're just gonna go in there. Right, so we've got some bullets here. So I completely forgot to talk about the menu here. It's very much like Resident Evil, but a little bit different. You can now like mix things, including ammo, which is kind of interesting. Like you can make poison darts and sleeper darts and stuff. It's very interesting. You've got your weapons. I'm still not used to this menu. You can get different types of ammo. Internal temp height. Allow it to cool. Oh, my camera keeps turning off. Why is it? Why you do this? Hang on. I'm just going to sort this out. Focus a bit hot in here. 2 seconds, guys. Once it's even that hot. Who? That is very weird. Never seen that before. Might have to keep an eye on that. I don't think I've got another camera, so that's going to be really annoying if that keeps switching itself off. Okay, let's go and see Rick. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to quickly sort this out. Hey Ben, how's it going?
What's our status?
This security system is a snap for me. Real amateur stuff. So, what exactly happened to Gail? You said that he was attacked by a dinosaur?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Just hope he's still alive. Anyway, our first priority
Hey Baz, how are you doing? Great to have you in the chat.
What we ought to do is just call in the chopper and get off this death trap.
That's a great idea, but Cooper has the radio, and he's missing. Hey, what's with this monitor?
That's the security monitor for the underground area. The camera's offline.
So I take it that means power still hasn't been restored to the area.
Exactly. They must have that area wired to a different power system than the ground level.
Well, we can investigate that area after we finished our sweep of the ground level.
Okay, then I'll take care of the shutters that are blocking the way. You work your way in, grab the dock...
Went to do some yard work, but the ground is still frozen. Whereabouts are you in the world, Baz? 2 seconds, guys. Right. 2 seconds, guys. Just need to quickly sort this camera out. It's already on. Oh, right. Sorry about that. Let me see if I can get that working again. Well, that's a cool fucking look. Video capture device. There we go. It still says high temperature, but we're just going to have to figure it out. Thank you for the follow, Savage Quest. Hope you're doing okay. Sorry about that, guys. What happened there? It's just having a funny 5 minutes. It still says it's boiling hot. I don't know why that is. I'm going to let you... This is like ASMR for Dino Crisis. Look at this. Wyoming. Okay. Yeah, I know what Wyoming is. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I've sorted it. Thank you. Yeah, sorry about that. Are we back? Are we okay? Oh no, there we go. Should be alright now. Okay. Nothing like some technical difficulties, eh? Okay, right. Right, so we've seen our man.
What's the deal with this place anyway?
Yes, okay now, cool. Lovely jubbly. Measy, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in. Let's go and explore, shall we?
Now, what I want to know is where those things are coming from.
Emilio, how are you? Thomas, thank you. Right, so it does have item boxes in this game, but they're like these really bizarre medical supply boxes. you need like certain plugs for them. So they're not quite item boxes, but you can get additional supplies from them. BMel186, how's it going? Great to have you in the chat. Oh boy. I know this room. Oh, we'll take the shotgun. And we've got a DDK input disc cage. This is kind of like your keys for the game. Hand with the heart, thank you. It's not going too bad, thank you, Matt. We just gotten really going on this game now. Man, this is so iconic. We've just gotten going on this game now. It's been a hot minute since I've played Dino Crisis, so I'm really enjoying jumping back into it. Right, so panel key 2. I can't remember what this is for, but I'm sure in due course we'll figure it out. Were you with the guys when they played Dino Crisis a while ago? I was not. I was not, because that was like on location, so unfortunately not. Hey, Psychedelic Saskia, how's it going? Good to see you streaming. Hope life's going well. It's going very well, my friend. Hope you're doing okay. Remember, guys, we're streaming across the platforms today. YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Facebook gaming. Man, just absolutely breaking the multiverse of streaming platforms today. Man, I love the aesthetic of this room. It's just like blood everywhere, but it is a save room. I'm pretty sure that's a Resident Evil noise. So this explains the digital disc key, or the DDK, which serves as the keys for the game. You get different DDKs, and you need a password to solve them. It's very interesting, and it really keeps you on your toes. Hey, how's it going, Holster? Thank you, Chris. How are you? This is one game that needs a true remaster, or let's say remake. We're going to drop a cheeky save here. But yes, I am in agreement with you, Chris. Although, I suppose terminology-wise, I would like to see a remake of Dino Crisis. I'm really shocked that it hasn't happened yet. Andy, thank you. Big boy Spence in the chat. Appreciate you. Yeah, we're playing some Dino Crisis today. Hope you're keeping well. How's it going, Andy? Good to see you back. How's the movie coming along? It's going really well, my friend. We're basically in the... Oh! Mark, how's it going? Great to have you in the chat. There we go. So yes, sorry, Mark. Sorry, Eddie. Movie's going very well, thank you. We're pretty much in the end game now. We're going to have a trailer coming out within the next like couple of weeks or so. Oh, he's back up, boy. Oh, you wanker. You wanker. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh. I got it round the wrong way. I don't know whether to kill this dude. I don't know if he respawns or what, but we'll see. But yes, coming along very well. We're pretty much in the last stages of development now. Oh man, what is up with this internal camera, dude? My camera keeps saying it's too high. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's probably because this room is a little bit stuffy, maybe. Mogpog, thank you. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna hide my camera for now. Just to let it sort itself out, because I know what's going on here. Oh, wrong one. Display. I will be back. Okay, right, so man, it's been a long time since I streamed without a camera. Jesus. But yes, Keeper's Diary is going very, very well. We're hoping to have a trailer pushed out within the next couple of weeks, so just bear with us on that. I will post it on my socials when it is ready to go. Hey, Abby, thank you. Hope you're doing okay. Edward's in the building as well. Lovely stuff. I'm just going to raid this room here. But that's what I want to know from you guys. do we need a Dino Crisis remake? Let us know. I'd love to hear from you.
Stars.
Oh boy, Edward coming in hot.
I haven't played Dino Crisis in forever.
Let's go. Thank you very much, Edward. Hope you're keeping well. Thank you very much for the stars. So, where did this go? Did this go back to the main... Yeah, right, main entrance. Sam, how's it going? Great to have you in the chat. Higgy's in the chat, thank you. Are you happy with how the movie turned out? Certainly. I think... I mean, it would be unreasonable for me to say that there are things that I probably would have done differently the second time round if I had the opportunity. But overall, I'm happy with the product that we're putting together. What's in here? Office hallway. So we're going to be playing for probably another 2 hours. So we got some time. We are talking, Edward, about The Keeper's Diary, a Biohazard story, which is a fan film me and a couple of very talented creators are working on. BB Jamie, how's it going? That's great stuff, Sam. Appreciate you dropping by. Congrats on the movie, by the way. Well, it's not out yet. I mean, the jury will still be out on whether you guys like it or whether you don't like it. I'm happy with the progress we have made. Ooh, we've got to be careful here. I've got to be very careful. Is there anything in here? Oh, no. Right. That's something. There is a file there. Oh, yeah, don't need to know that. Oh, shit. Move. Oh, damn it. Get up. We've got to go. Oh, I knocked my gun out my hand. Never seen that before. Never had that happen. Oh. Oh. Right, I can't get to my gun. Gotta go. Oh, I'm bleeding. Fuck. So that's an interesting... I completely forgot about that feature. You can actually bleed in this game. You can bleed in this game and you can get the gun slapped off you. I completely forgot about that. Have we actually got a hermostat? Yeah, we have. Let's use that just to stop us bleeding. And let's equip that pistol again. Oh, no. Well, I'm just thinking, Ed, that it's a survival horror game and I don't want to blow my load on... Oh, shit. Right, this door's open. Yeah, I didn't realise they could knock the gun out your hand. What's in here? Communication antenna room. Right, so obviously you need an antenna activation key. Okay, got it. Right. Weapons storage locker in the lounge. 7687. Okay. Where are you from, mate? I'm also originally from the UK. So I live in Kent in the UK. Yeah, this game is stupid hard. What's along here? Man, this is so cinematic. I love it. Right, so it's 7. Oh, originally from Essex. So I actually work in. I work in Tilbury. So very familiar with that part of the world. Cool. Enlol, thank you for the follow. Gotta go. Oh, that was close. Right, so I do remember the code to this from a long time ago. So it's head. Wow, wow, wow. And we're in. Call me End. Easier on everyone. Great stuff. Thank you very much, Enlo. Appreciate you dropping by.
Are you from the
For some reason, my camera's fuck-arsing around.
Yes, I am. Do you know where I can find Dr. Kirk?
See if it's fucking around now.
That fool. What's he plotting now?
What are you talking about?
So it doesn't look like it.
Here.
We'll see if we can get the camera up again.
What's this for?
There we are.
I don't know.
We'll monitor that. I think it's just because this room is hot. Maybe. Yeah, the camera. No, it keeps coming up with like high temperature, which is doing me no favors at all. So, F in the chat to your boy. I've just got some shotgun shells there. Regina Valentine, worst Jill ever. Dino Crisis 2. I'm going to be honest, Sam. I prefer Dino Crisis 2 over Dino Crisis 1. I don't know why. It sticks with me more. And that goes back to pre-rendered backgrounds, actually. I've just remembered that. Right, so I know you have to set these panel keys in here, but I can't remember which way you do it. I'm just going to bang them in and hope for the best. Alright, so let's do it the other way around. So panel key 1 goes on the left. And then set that on the right. Let's have a go. Except it's a numeric code. So I'm wondering if that's that Soul Leo thing. So would it be like 50130? No. It's definitely one of those combinations. Soul Leo. So is it L E O 501? No. Ever played the Outbreak series, not the RE Outbreak? Not familiar. Man, that's really bizarre. I don't know what. Unless it's back to front, but why would it be like that? Good luck and have fun with the Dino Crisis. Thank you, Cornography. Hope you're doing okay. Appreciate you dropping by. Huge shout out to everybody on Twitch who's watching the stream today. Remember, if you are watching for the first time, make sure you drop a cheeky follow. That would be appreciated. No, it can't be. Why would it be that? Why would it be that, Steve? Just out of curiosity. Thank you for the follow, Cornography. No, it's not. It's definitely Soul Leo in some variety. Because if you look at the... Oh, damn. Alone in the Dark is 1 star. 705. Oh, yeah, you could be... Oh, yeah, maybe it's not 1. You might be on something there. Mark, let's try that. This is where the chat helps me beat the game. Oh. There we go. Did you enjoy Tormented Souls? I do need to make the effort to play that. I've heard good things about it. Right, so 705 037. Oh, there you go. So maybe I fucked that up. So we got the key card L. I don't know what that's for. Oh shit. Oh boy.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Big screen. Oh. Oh. No. Holy shit. Man. I forgot how brutal this game was. Yeah, agreed pornography. I can see that. I've got some more shotty bullets there. Lovely. We got the key card L. Oh, that's for. I'm sure we'll find out in due course. Hey, Christian, how are you? Great to have you in the chat. Keith, thank you. Hope you're doing well. That's definitely a Resident Evil noise. So this is still... That's still locked. We can't access that. There were some vents that I remembered over here. Maybe we should see if we can access them. If that does anything. Piping check. Is this new? No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. I've been up here. Yeah, so yes, Han. This is made by the same people who made the original Resident Evil. Is this area still locked? Right, yeah, that's still locked off. Like, literally, I remember it like clear as day. It literally says from the creators of Resident Evil on the back. It was really cool. Yeah, I know Tormented Souls. Because the second one's coming out soon, if I'm not mistaken. I suppose we could get the chat involved a little bit here. What is your favourite horror game at the moment? What are you really loving playing? I'm going to be honest, because I've been so out of the loop with stuff, I haven't had a chance to catch up on some iconic titles. I know Alan Wake was a huge hit back end of last year. I want to make some time to play that at some point. Oh, it wasn't 8159, it was something else, wasn't it? I can't remember. We'll find it, I'm sure. This fella's been absolutely cooked. Dead Island 2. That was interesting. That was an interesting title. I did get a code for that from PlayOn. And listen, I wouldn't say it was a bad game. It just didn't capture me, unfortunately. Dead Space enjoying Callisto Protocol. I got a platinum on Callisto Protocol, actually. I enjoyed that. Was Alone in the Dark ever released? I think is it not coming out in the next couple of weeks? Looking forward to Pacific Drive. Yes, I did see that at a convention, but I don't think I've seen too much gameplay of it. I've heard good things though. Craig, thank you, sir. I hope they remake Dead Space 2 and 3. World's the oyster. Oh, fucking scared the shit out of me. Oh. Big boy raid from Emmy herself. Thank you very much. Miss Emmy Devil coming out with a raid, sending her community over to the stream. Thank you very much, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Andy here, Biohazard Declassified, fellow Team RPD member. How good is that to say, eh? You might as well shout yourself out while you're here, Emmy, since you're also my moderator. Hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good stream. What was you playing? I did see you were live, but I didn't have it. It was so hectic tonight actually setting things up. Didn't have a chance to actually check the stream out. So what was you playing? Yeah, that raid scared the shit out of me. That's actually my favourite track from the first Resident Evil movie. Like, say what you want about the first Resident Evil movie. The soundtrack was just exceptional stuff. Really enjoyed the soundtrack. Natalie, thank you. Hope you're doing well. Did RE2 Biohazard? I do need to make effort to play Biohazard. I might play it this weekend, actually.
What's the deal with this place anyway?
But yes, thank you again, Miss Emmy Devil, for the raid. Very appreciated. Who would have thought, eh, Emmy? Who would have thought, all those years ago, all the years that we've known each other now, that you would be raiding my stream? How crazy is that? Just a wild time to be alive. Do I need to go this way? Top next Resi remake release. It's out of two, really. It's out of Resident Evil 5, which it is alluded to at the end of Resident Evil 4 remake that is coming. Or it's Code Veronica. I would like to see Code Veronica. I think if they're going to do it, just fucking do it, you know? just fucking do it. Just fucking do it. Hey, thank you, Christian. Snake Stogie's in the chat. How's it going, my friend? We're playing some Dino Crisis. It's been a hot minute since I played this. I'm just trying to work it, like, get back into the Dino Crisis space because I really fucking can't remember what I'm doing. I've just set the first DDK code. I got absolutely obliterated by a couple of Velociraptors. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Ah, I'll tell you what. There is a vent area that I didn't vent to. Vent into electrical, boys. About the door under the stairs. The door under the stairs is locked. It needs another DDK code. I do know that. Kyle, how's it going? Remember, guys, we're live across the platforms today. We're as you can see just above us, we're live on YouTube, we're live on Twitch, we're live on Facebook Gaming. We're also live on TikTok. So feel free to jump. It's all about accessibility here. I want everybody to be able to conveniently access my streams, and it's only a matter of time before I go live on Twitter and Instagram. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. It's only a matter of time. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Thank you, Snakebite Gaming. Hope you're doing well. We have a Snake Stogie and a Snakebite Gaming in the chat. Amazing. But again, guys, if you love Resident Evil, you love survival horror, this is the place to be. If you've been following me on socials for a little while, I do daily survival horror posting, memes, streams, news, that sort of thing. So if you're introduced to me first today, I appreciate you dropping by. I appreciate you spending your night with us as we play a classic survival horror game in Dino Crisis. And the question of the stream, I mean, it has to be Dino Crisis remake, yes or no? That's what I want to know. Going live on MySpace, man, don't count me out. If I see a platform I stream on it, it's basically the law at this point. I just need to get my bearings because I don't know, I just feel like I'm missing something. Ricky, how's it going? Of course, DC remake. Let's go, Daniel. Hope you're doing well. Man, we got a nice enclave. Like, it's always worrying when you go live on a new platform. But we've got nice enclaves of communities, and they're all combined above. I think the only one I'm just trying to work out is TikTok to get into that multi-chat. But we've got viewers from all different enclaves of communities on each of these social platforms. Very appreciate you checking the stream out today. It means a lot. Oh, thank you for your kind words, Christian. Well, listen, we've got some big targets for 2024. The main one, it has to be Twitch partner. I would love to be the first dedicated Resident Evil content creator that is a YouTube partner, a Facebook gaming partner, and a Twitch partner. That's man, I'm picking them up like fucking infinity stones, let me tell you. I would really like to get to Twitch partner. That would be amazing. And with your support, I can certainly do that. Let me just check. Okay, cool. So I'm just quickly checking something. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Thanos, yeah. Okay, so I am actually running out of places to go. I've got 2 cards. Let me have a look again. Oh, not that one. DDK input disk N. I can't think of what that's for. I've got key card L. So we just need to figure out what they're for. Do you think they'll ever drop HD versions of the original 3 Resident Evil titles for new consoles? I'd like to think so, Jordan. Oh, well, I'm hoping they will do that at some point. Maybe they'll do it for the 30th anniversary. I can see that. I can see that happening. But nothing yet. Nothing yet, unfortunately. Brian, how's it going? Appreciate you dropping by over on Tiki Toki. Is the front door... I need the entrance key, okay. There's got to be something I'm missing. Targeweed, how's it going? That's still locked. Okay. So it's not down there. I think this is L, if I'm not mistaken. Oh.
I've unlocked the shutters near the entrance. One more thing. I just caught a glimpse of something on the monitor that looked human. It should be somewhere near the front of the training room. So, check there first.
That was stupid. I can see the high temperature on my fucking camera again. I don't know why that's... I've had this camera for over 2 years now. And for some reason it keeps flashing up. Why does it? I don't understand why it's doing that. It keeps flashing up high temperature. It's not even that warm in here. I don't understand. But it might mean I have to turn the camera off for a bit. Okay, right. So let's head... Was it here? No, it wasn't. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Thank you for the share, Corso. Appreciate you. Great to have you in the chat, Nick. Ow. Yeah, that is kind of bizarre, actually, but I don't know what's going on. Don't worry, I'll, where there's a will, there's a way. So that area's locked. He's unlocked the shutters. Does that mean he's unlocked the other area? Yeah, Snakebite. It's from the movie. It's where they bust in through the windows. I don't know if that's any help to you. I don't think I've got the key for this yet. No. It's very well, Nick. Thank you. It's the days are long, but no doubt the years will be short. So, listen, I'm embracing every moment. Nothing quite sums up being a dad. Like, I cannot perfectly articulate it into words. It is like by far the most important thing, the most important piece of content I will ever create. Let me tell you. No, she's brilliant. She's brilliant. She's very patient with us, which is kind. I know it's kind of weird. We're literally talking about a child who, like, doesn't know words, can't articulate themselves at all, but she's very patient with us. It's almost like she knows that it's our first time doing it. It's kind of I know that's a very strange thing to say. This is open now. Cool. More important than anything RE related. Oh, that's a tough one. Right, I think there is a vent in here, so. But yeah, no doubt. It's I really wish it's one of them. Like I'm 28 now. I'm going to be turning 29 in May, and I really would have wished I was a little bit younger. But I was definitely not as financially set up as I was like a couple of years ago. But we are where we are. I'm sure everyone says the same thing. Okay, right, so we're in a new area here. Lovely. Oh, shit. Oh. I don't want to leave the screen. I don't want to leave the screen. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. I forgot how terrifying this game was. Oh, there's a key there. Lovely. What's that? Back up. Oh, perfect. Yes, that's what we wanted. McBrew, how are you? Exactly. I don't think you'll ever be 100% ready for that sort of life-changing. Yeah, I don't think you'll ever be quite ready. But it is what it is.
Gail, you're still alive. Good timing.
What is it? Another lizard?
That's no lizard. It's a dinosaur.
Dinosaur?
Look, something's really wrong with this place. This whole mission has gone sour.
Hey, it's always eat or be eaten out in the battlefield.
Steph Cakes, thank you very much for the follow.
Against. Any word on the dock yet? I've got to hook up with Rick again. My radio's dead and he's the only one who can fix it.
Hello, Steph. How's it going? Thank you. You learn as you go. 100%, yeah. Yeah, man. We, I don't know. I just woke up one day. I get this thing right. So, I'll have a beard for like fucking 3 months solid or something. Like, obviously, it'd be maintained. Now, my beard grows through ginger as well, so I do dye it back to my natural hair colour. But yeah, after a certain amount of time, I just get pissed off with it, so I just take it all off. Just like complete impulsive thing. I'll do it like 11:30 at night. Like, do you know what? I'm tired of this shit. I'm gonna cut it off. But I hope you're doing well, Retro Hub. Oh no! Which way does that go? Yeah, I have this ability to. That was crazy. That was actually crazy. I didn't think I'd land that. He literally ran past me into the laser. Ow, so did I. But yeah, like, I can't explain it. She's just so patient with us. She's so good. And she doesn't, like, you know, she'll have a cry about they've kind of made things, but touch wood, she hasn't been like up all hours of the night, keeping us up, like not sleeping or anything like that. She's been very, very good. I'm very blessed. Oh, ouch. Oh yes, we've got B1, so we can actually head down now, which is good. But yeah, we will be back, as I said earlier in the stream, we will be back playing Tomb Raider Remastered on Friday. Looking forward to picking that up once again. We got up to, I think we're at the basement, like the ground floor of St. Francis Folly. So, super excited to jump back into that. I've got a lot of these anaesthetic aids, but I never use them. I'm sure I probably should. So if can we mix that with, what can we mix that with? An aid. What does that do? Medpack M. Medpack N plus. Okay. Fine. Can we just like mix some of these? Oh, what it does. Anesthetic. Oh, anesthetic dart. Okay. What does that do? Mix that. What does that do? Or M plus. Okay. We do it again. L plus plus. Fine. We're just mixing it up. And we've got another anesthetic aid there. Actually, that's what it stands for. Big boy demo morgue. How's it going? Great to have you in the chat. Right, so we've got another one of these. So, oh man, I love that noise so much. Right, so is it red, green, blue, white? So red, blue, green, white. Red. Oh, right, I need to put red in there, don't I? Plug. Oh, no, start a battery, sorry. Red, blue, green, white. This game looks clean. Oh, it's glorious. It is glorious. It's still not... The one thing I haven't done, Demo Morgue, is the red, blue, green, white. 2 seconds. There we go. The other thing I haven't done, there's like a HD mod you can get on top of the classic Rebirth. I should probably do that. And that make it look super, super clean. But this is probably the best way of playing it. I was debating playing the PS1 version, but I've decided to play the PC version with the classic Rebirth patch. Okay, power's on.
That you, Regina?
Yeah.
I agree, Carl. I'd love to see
we
a
have
Metal
power
Gear
yet?
Solid remake.
We're in the green, thanks to you. Look, I need you to come back here. There's something I have to talk to you about.
Okay. Right, so we've got to head back and see Rick. Let's go. Gleska Gamer. Coming in with the Prime subscription. How's it going, Stephen? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Appreciate the Prime subscription. Yeah, Gemini's fantastic. Actually, and I made a joke on Twitter about this, and I hope he understood the reference, but they actually, for the Tomb Raider Remastered, they used a lot of community modders. They employed them, and they used their kind of abilities, because I mean they literally do this in their free time, to build the Tomb Raider Remaster. And I'm wondering if they've basically got to Gemini. Very well, thank you, Stephen. She's doing just fine. I appreciate your you asking, man. Where are we going? Oh, we're going to go and see him, aren't we? So I think it's this way. Yeah, so I'm wondering if Gemini's been gagged and he's not allowed to talk about it. I actually have played Red Dead's Undead Nightmare on stream before. If you want me to play that again, maybe at some point in the near future, I'll definitely do it. Especially now it's on PS5. That's a cool thing. I think it's just here, isn't it? Yes, perfect. Lovely. Hey Paul, how are you? I've always wondered why Capcom just abandoned this franchise. Imagine how scary it could be with today's graphics. And that's the point of the stream today, Paul. We're aficionados with survival horror. Why hasn't there been a Dino Crisis remake?
It flashed by pretty quick, but I'm sure I saw something. Rick, open the shutter to the underground area. What is it?
It's a distress signal from one of our team members. It must be Cooper.
Yeah, or it might be Tom. He infiltrated this facility posing as one of the researchers. Can you pinpoint the signal?
It's coming from outside of the building, to the east of the rear entrance we came in from.
Look, we'll deal with it later. Our first
No
priority
worries,
is the
Stephen.
survivor
We'll
in
see
the
you soon, man.
underground.
Thank you.
It could be the doc.
What are you talking about? He's asking for our help. We don't leave our own behind.
And what if it's a trap? Would you want one of us to come and rescue you?
Don't bother. I'm willing to take that risk.
Remember our mission. We're not here to babysit.
That's your way of operating, not mine. All right. You have your access to the underground, Gail. So get moving. You handle your things your way, I'll handle my things my way.
That punk is really starting to get on my nerves. Regina, I'm heading out to investigate the underground.
So we're going to do Rick's idea. So basically, I need to figure out where that is. Where is that? Oh, so that's the save room. We can't go underground. I'll figure it out. Maybe we have to go for a vent. Yeah, so if you've just if you weren't in here earlier, I was talking about that I might have landed a very interesting interview. I'm still working out the finer details, budgets, that sort of thing. But if I can pull this off, I think it'd take a lot of people by surprise. It probably, depending on how the land lies, it might not necessarily be me who does the interview. But we'll see. Oh, the boy. DJ Smithy 9.
Back, buddy, loving the content as always. Dino Crisis top game.
Thank you very much, DJ Smithy, starting a hype train on Twitch. Thank you very much for that. Good to see you too, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you dropping by as always. Thank you very much for the resubscription on Twitch. Amazing. Stars. And Josh coming in with 100 stars. I need to sort that out. I don't know why it repeats. Thank you very much for that hype train. The hype train, the Biohazard hype train, has left the station, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Hope you're all doing well. Oh no. Okay, right, so we're in the right area. Oh, we got to literally go back to the start. Okay, cool. I'm not even going to attempt to kill this fella. That was close. That was too close for comfort. And remember guys, we stream survival horror and retro games all the time, so if you're enjoying the stream so far, make sure you smash that follow wherever you're watching the stream today. Thank you Andrew for the share. And Pritz with a follow, thank you. Appreciate that. JT Shirley, Cheryl, thank you. Oh, oh no! Oh no, no, no! We've got to go. Slug bullets, cool. Yep, sounds good. Ooh. I don't like this. Gotta go. Oh my god. Oh, how did we get through that? How did we get through that? That was crazy. Oh shit. Pteranodon. Shit. Did he knock my gun out of my hand? Oh, he did. Let's see if they've come back to me, actually.
Tom!
Big boy Tom.
They came out of nowhere. Didn't have a chance.
Tom, can you tell us what's going on here?
Kirk's insane. His experiments have nothing to do with energy development.
Tom!
Here, take this.
His wounds are pretty bad. We have to move him someplace safe immediately.
DDK code disc L. Okay, cool. There's the right. Okay, got the other bit.
This looks pretty bad.
Liz, thank you for the
I'll
roses.
take care of it.
And thank you for the heart. Hope you're keeping well. Long time no speak. Scott, how are you? How's the RE film coming along? It's coming along just fine, my friend. Pick that up. Getting there slow and steady. We're hoping to have a trailer coming out in the next couple of weeks. Like a proper full-on trailer, not just the teaser that you got previously. Sorry, let me just go back in there. Hey Andy, I'm doing good. How are you? Oh, very well, thank you, Liz. I appreciate you popping by. So where does that go then? Oh, that goes to the other one. Okay. Kevin, thank you for the share. Let's go this way. See what's occurring. Oh, right, this is excuse me. This is a different room. Got to be quick though. Remember what I said, this trailer contains scenes of explicit violence and gore. We actually do have that in the film. Like at the start of the film. Oh yeah, B1 crane card, that's cool. We can do that. Does this move? Oh, it does. Oh, we could redo the hemostat, to be fair. Oh man, I can't remember how to do this. how long do you say the fan movie will be? So if you go to the Indiegogo campaign, we've actually detailed. We was very open on the campaign how long it was going to be. Wait, hang on 2 seconds. Oh, passive approach to power. Sorry, I think I've fucked this up. Sorry. Yeah, other way, right. Yeah, it was very open in the Indiegogo campaign how long it was going to be and what it was going to contain. So if you... Thank you for the follow, Rachel's... Razil Soul R. Thank you. Welcome to the Biohazard. But yeah, we said from the outset we had a storyboard, which was a shot-for-shot video of what was good. If I can talk, what it was going to be about. We was very open with that. And we was very open about how long it was going to be. So, obviously, the Keeper's Diary is only like 15 pages long. So, we're aiming for 15-20 minutes. I think the last draft was around 17 minutes. Hey, Michael, how's it going? Right. I need to figure out how to do this. I have a feeling that one goes in the middle, so let me... Very well, thank you, Michael. Appreciate you dropping by. Let's pick this up. I think that one goes in the middle. I think one goes underneath, so not that one. I think it might be red. So we try red because yeah, that goes perfect. The only problem is if I do red on the other side, that's not going to match up, is it? Right. Okay. So I need to pull the green up. Hang on. And put it underneath, drop that on top, and that should work. So I'll fuck that right up, sorry. And it won't be that one anyway. Sounds far-fetched, but what are the chances that if the Keeper's Diary is a success, it could get picked up and greenlit as a main feature? Very unlikely. I mean, bearing in mind Capcom have already reached out to me and said, we basically don't want any part of this, which I'm totally happy to concede. I find that very unlikely. And it wouldn't be Capcom that would say that, it would be Constantine who would say that. Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. Because Constantine are the rights holders for the license. Unless we came to a deal with Constantine, but I can't see it. Because it's still an independent film at the end of the day. There we go. We on, boys. We can only but do our best, Demo Mog. We can only but do our best. I mean, the film's not out yet. I'm happy. Listen, I'm happy with what we put together. You got to think. Fucking, what is up with me today? I cannot get my words out. You got to think. We turned around a film within 6 months of the campaign finishing. That's really, really difficult to do. We effectively got the funds for the production, and within 2 weeks we were already on a set. It was ridiculous. Oh shit. Be careful. Oh boy. Splatterhouse. Yeah, like we were very constricted on time, and that did have an implication on the availability of shots. And there are shots maybe down the line, because I'm not editing the film, but maybe down the line I would like to explore the possibility of doing a declassified cut, let's call it, of The Keeper's Diary. It's not something that I'm super eager to do right now, but I definitely, once I've got the project files, because I'm not editing the main film, Andrew's editing the main film. Obviously every editor's got their own style, and I would like to, in time, once the initial run of The Keeper's Diary is out there, everyone's happy with it, it's been a couple of months, maybe I'll do a declassified cut, a Biohazard declassified cut or something like that, because it's a very the selection of shots are very specific, and I think you guys are going to like it. Maybe in time it's something we explore, but we're all systems go for the release. As I said, we're going to have a trailer out in the next couple of weeks. I'm really trying to get the perks sorted in time for the film's release. It's just there's so many fucking moving parts to it at the moment in getting it all together. So like we're liaising with the artists for the posters and for the actual shirts and everything like that. We're still negotiating with suppliers, so it's a tedious process. We are getting there, and in time I'm sure we'll I'm sure you guys will. I don't know, I've seen the film like 100 million times now, and obviously I was on set watching it get shot, so it's really hard for me to like go, oh, will you guys like it? I don't know, because I've seen it so many times now that the impact of what we shot is gone, you know? It's not really there anymore. I'm actually going to sit and talk about this for a bit. Should we talk about Keeper's Diary for a moment? Just to have a little bit of a stretch ourselves. If you've got any questions about Keeper's Diary, drop them now and I'll get them answered to the best of my abilities. Sort of 10-20 minutes. I think it'd be a good chat. You start questioning it once you've seen it so many times, for sure. That's the same for every project. Yeah, agreed. And I have made it clear, like Nuji, Anthony, Andrew, like we're all in the same group chat, all talking about the production. And I have made it clear since, where I've basically said, you know, remember guys, we are watching this for like the 200th time now. So the impact of what we shot has kind of worn off a little bit. Like the importance of what we shot. Again, what I'm hoping people see in The Keeper's Diary is you're not gonna. It's not a Hollywood film or anything like that. It's still an independent film that was shot on exceptional hardware. It looks very visually pleasing. Inevitably, I mean, you're limited on visual effects because we're not fucking Hollywood, obviously. But I'm happy with what we've shot, and I just want people to walk away from The Keeper's Diary and just basically be like, do you know what? Fair play. These guys, we hear it all the time. The Resident Evil films aren't authentic. The Resident Evil films aren't close to the source material, etc., etc. But nobody took the opportunity to go, do you know what? I'm going to do it myself. Like I'm gonna come up with my own unique story, and I'm going to, or come up with my own unique plot line inside of Resident Evil, and I'm going to shoot my own Resident Evil film. And that happened for the first time in 2023. It's absolutely insane. So I just hope people go away with it, and hopefully your socks are blown off. I'd like to think your socks are blown off. But I'd like people to go away and just be like, do you know what? Fair play. They said they was going to make a Resident Evil short film. They made a Resident Evil short film, and yeah, it's pretty good. think it's going to tick all the boxes that the fans want to see. It's focused on one of the most interesting and creepy parts of the first Resident Evil 2, which what I love most about it. And that was really the selection for the Keeper's Diary. I'll tell you what, let's go to fucking Just Chatting, because I really want to talk about this. I think it's an interesting thing to talk about. So yeah, the reason why we selected the Keeper's Diary, well, I mean, it was Andrew's idea, and we've all kind of fucking built on that idea and got him to the finish line. That's kind of the point of a producer, is you meet with the writer and director, or they might be the same person in this case, and you run with their idea and you take it to that next level. And that was kind of my job. Thank you, PJM, for the follow. But yeah, we really wanted to stay inside the sandbox of Resident Evil, because for so long it's like Johannes Roberts or Paul W.S. Anderson, they have the idea of what they believe Resident Evil is, and then they build their own lore into it. And we didn't want to do that. There's already an established canon, there's already an established lore inside of Resident Evil that I don't think should be jeopardized, especially when it contradicts itself to the levels in the Anderson universe, for example. So with this, with the Keeper's Diary, you have the opportunity of telling an authentic Resident Evil story, but not just, and that's another thing that we wanted to avoid. We didn't want it to be like, oh, we're just going to remake Resident Evil as a film, because like, this is the real issue with adaptations, whether we like it or not. Everyone goes, oh, I just want to see Resident Evil on the big screen. Yes, that sounds good on paper, but if you want to see Resident Evil on the big screen, just go and watch it. Just go on YouTube and look up Resident Evil game movie or something. Just go online and type that in, and then just watch that. Because I guarantee you, I will put all my money in the world on it. If you had a shot-for-shot remake or adaptation of Resident Evil 1 to the big screen, you'll be like, do you know what, this is shit. And I'll tell you, a case in point, the Tomb Raider 2018 film. Who remembers that? Who remembers the Tomb Raider 2018 film and can recall, like, obviously you know what it is, but like, recall it being a pretty fucking good film? It was acceptable, it was okay, but it strayed so close to the source material. It was like, why the fuck am I watching this? I'll just go and play the game. So I sympathise that when you adapt something from a game to a film, it has to be in a way that it needs to relate to, it needs to be its own thing, really. Otherwise you risk just telling the same story. But with the Keeper's Diary has never been told in a visual form. It's been words. So that's the real hook about it, is you visualize in your head what you believe the Keeper's Diary is, and that's what we did. There were a few creative liberties taken. I'm not going to say that it was 100% authentic, but I'd like to think that what we have changed in it isn't so I'm not going to say destroying, because that's really insulting to people that have officially adapted Resident Evil. It doesn't contradict the lore to such an extent that it's kind of jeopardizes the integrity of the original canon, is what I'm trying to say. Because whether we like it or not, Paul W.S. Anderson, Johannes Roberts, they put their balls on the block. I mean, Paul W.S. Anderson spent like 15, 20 years of his life making Resident Evil films. Is it the Resident Evil films that we know and love? Absolutely. Well, I would say probably not. Commercially, very successful. Critically, not really. Like, and again, it's not really close to the game, so it's its own universe. But this man still spent 20 years of his life making Resident Evil content, and you have to give him some credit, I guess, in that regard. It just wasn't the Resident Evil that we know and love. So with the Keeper's Diary, we have this opportunity to tell a story, and you'll very much see that. I mean, it starts off with Jill, well, female detective. It starts off with Jill going through the mansion and then opening the file. So it almost weaves into Resident Evil 1 and then weaves into its own thing. So it's like, it's a perfect way of telling. of telling or adapting Resident Evil, because it's a new thing that hasn't been seen before, but it's familiar enough that fans of the game are going to understand what's going on. It's really, really special. And I'm not saying anything that's going to be spoilers. All of this was in the Indiegogo campaign. So if you got any questions about Keeper's Diary, fucking fire away, man, and I'll do my best to answer them, and then we'll continue on with Dino Crisis. What countries will it be released? That's a great question, FIFO. It's just gonna be released everywhere, dude. It's gonna air live free of charge on the Residents of Evil YouTube channel. So, providing you can get access to Residents of Evil on YouTube in your country, it shouldn't be a problem. How did it feel to actually be on set walking in the halls of the 1996 release? Was it obvious a set, or did you lose yourself in the atmosphere? Oh, I don't know what happened there. My computer just flashed. Did you get lost in the atmosphere? Am I dropping frames? No, I'm not. And get drawn in. I mean, it was fairly obvious it was a set, because the thing is with sets is set flats. It's just like think a set flat would just be like this wall and this wall. Like there'd be no ceiling on it or anything like that. So, so it was obvious it was a set. But we literally built these sets from scratch. Like I literally wallpapered the fucking hallway. Like I wallpapered the hallway of the Spencer Mansion. It's absolutely insane. So from that regard, it was like once we'd got the set in, it was like, holy shit. Like, we really just put all that together. We really just fucking built some rooms from the Spencer Mansion. There is actually a unique location that we did use. Well, it's kind of two unique locations that we did use. So we've got a laboratory, which isn't really from the game, but I mean, it's a safe assumption that the underground lab would have that. And there's a kennel, which isn't actually in Resident Evil, even though there's dogs about, and the keeper obviously tells a story about him keeping dogs and looking after them. There's no area in Resident Evil, in the Spencer Mansion, that has these. So obviously a little bit of creative liberty was taken there. Oh, and of course the poker scene. The poker scene we shot, basically it looks like the guardhouse. We really lucked out, to be honest. Huge shout out to Nate, who lives in Iron Mountain, had this massive barn, and I'm not even joking, the walls looked exactly like the guardhouse in the original Resident Evil. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy how good it was. So yeah, that area kind of looks like the guardhouse. Like, I'm sure I've already put pictures up of this. I'm sure I've put pictures up of the poker. The poker scene's fucking unbelievable. Like, again, like, because we've seen some of these scenes so many times, it does make you think, like, oh man, like, how are people going to receive it? And like, if I would have seen it for the first time, I'd be like, holy shit, this is amazing. So yeah, I'm hoping we get that too. Where were you on location filming? What, where is in location? What, like in the world? Is that what you mean? We were in Iron Mountain. So it was, well, it wasn't in Iron Mountain. It was in Niagara, Wisconsin, was where the shoot took place. JJ from the Residents of Evil, he owns an old abandoned, dilapidated warehouse, completely empty. It used to be an old iron works place, I guess it would be. And yeah, completely open. I mean, there was shit everywhere. It was really dirty, but over the course of a couple of weeks, plenty of space to shoot a Resident Evil short film. It was unbelievable, really unbelievable stuff. Huge shout out to JJ for bringing that together. You're right about that. That's why I want to watch someone like you play the games. What did you mean, PJ? I'm sorry. What was that in reference to? What was that in reference to? Was there any other questions that have come through? I just want to check. I haven't. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh, cool. Just want to quickly catch up on the chat here. Oh wow! I just realised that actually works. I can, oh wow! I can pull your comments up on the screen. Oh, that's unbelievable. Oh, I'm definitely going to do that. 2 seconds. That is amazing. Let me. When the fuck did I set that up? Let me hide that. That is unbelievable. Let me just move that. Been a while. What's up? How's it going, Jax? Great to have you in the chat. Oh, just make sure that's good. Right, I can actually bring your questions up on the street, up on the screen, guys. Oh, this is unbelievable. Here we go. So Scott says, just over here. Oh, it's here. It's right here. Great that you got to do some traveling for the filming. How did you find the States? I love the United States. I would, if I didn't have such like fucking foundations here, I would 100% live in the United States. 100%. But yeah, we drove from. So I flew into Chicago, rented a truck, and we drove all the way to Niagara, Wisconsin. It was about a 5-hour drive. It was unbelievable. It was an unbelievable drive. And then the kennel, we shot some scenes in a kennel, but the kennel was in kind of like the way it was described to me. Michigan's like this, right? So you've got like an upper peninsula, and I don't know what the other bit's called. Like it's like mainland Michigan or whatever. So we drove from the upper peninsula all the way to mainland Michigan, excuse me. It was about a 7-hour drive. Did it all in one go. So we literally went from Chicago to upper peninsula to, I can't remember what the place was called. Oh man, what was it called? I can't remember the place. It was a girl's name. It was a girl's name in Michigan, but I cannot for the life of me remember what it was called. But yeah, that was a 7-hour drive. And then we drove from there back to, all the way back to Chicago. So it was like a complete circle. It was about 1,000-mile round trip, complete round trip. It was pretty unreal. Let me see if there was, oh, I can't even scroll up anymore, I don't think. The movies on TV. This is a great question from Scott, actually, about getting drawn in. So I actually had my phone with me, actually. I had my phone with me, and I had YouTube up playing the classic Resident Evil music. And I was walking around, I was like really trying to like immerse myself. Like the first floor theme specifically. Let me see if I can pull it up for you so you guys know what I mean. Actually, I'll pull it up on, hopefully you'll be able to hear it. It's basically this theme. This one. If you can hear this, can you? Yeah, you can. That one, right? That I was walking around the fucking place playing that song, or playing that theme, and it was exceptional. It was exceptional. We should probably get back to the game, shouldn't we? Unless anyone's got any other questions before I jump back in. We're probably going to play for another 50 minutes or so, and then we will wrap up today. Here's a good one. So next time you're in States, get yourself across to the Centralia in Pennsylvania. That's where the idea from Silent Hill came. This actual ghost town with a fire still burning in the underground. I actually have heard of that. I have heard of that before. That's fascinating, isn't it? It's fascinating how life works. Yes, please do. I love these kinds of games. No worries. Right, so let's pull this back up. I love that feature. You can pull the chat up. I don't know why I've only just realised that. Just grab my controller here. Oh. Can we go down this now? Oh, we can. Cool.
Finally, we have access to the elevator outside.
Good. Now we can head straight down to the underground. So you saw the beast, right?
Yeah. Pteranodon, wasn't it?
I meant you saw that it was a real dinosaur. It's unbelievable.
Didn't I tell you?
This is just like that movie.
Oh, not this place. Oh, I think I remember this.
Regina, we have to hurry. Tom's not going to last much longer.
I'll clear a path by moving these containers. You just keep an eye on Tom.
Okay. There's a little hatching around there. Oh, we don't need it. Hey, Crystal, this is my favourite of the Capcom survival horrors. Let's go. Thank you. Is that not the key? No. So we are going to need the key. Has he got it on him? Unless it is up there and I'm just being an idiot. Oh, there you go. Oh boy, right. Up to. No, that's not going to work. What does this do? There we go. to... Okay. Oh, I suppose you could actually. So if we go up to 1, down, hook. That's enough to get us through, I think. There we go. We're through. Lovely jubbly.
Will do. Concentrate on the mission and leave the rest to me.
Right.
Oh yeah. If Gail gives you any more of his bull, be sure to beat him down for me. Okay?
Okay. Oh, he's been absolutely mauled. Oh, that's a bad one. I haven't used any of these darts actually. Should we start using some of these darts?
Rick, watch out! Chew on this!
Fair enough. I think they're in here. Have a good one, Scott. We'll see you soon, my friend. Thank you very much for tuning in, as always.
Rick.
He's dead.
Oh boy. F in the chat for the boy.
It's not your fault.
Yeah.
We got any new faces in the chat today? We've got quite a few lurkers on Twitch. Always good to connect with like-minded survival horror fans. So if you're commenting if you're watching the stream for the first time, or maybe you've been watching me for a long time and you haven't really had the opportunity to engage with the chat today, get involved, man. We'd love to hear from you. Hey, Alan, how's it going, man? Great to have you in the chat. Right, so I think I remember this. You have to like reset the fingerprints or something. We have a shaved. You have indeed, yeah. I get this thing where I just get the arse about my beard, so I'll just end up shaving it all off. You're never new, Peter. Why are you lying for? Oh, another Alan. How's it going? Great to have you in the chat, sir. I think this connects to the original facility, does it not? Ah, it does. It does. Suff, how's it going? Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, it's pretty crazy actually. Nikki, how's it going? Or Nick A. Hope you're doing okay. Right, so we have to So we've got this Gail, so maybe... Is that not under the stairs? Thank you for the lights, Chris. Hope you're doing okay, my friend. Right, okay, sorry. No, it's not that one. I think we still haven't got the front door key. Okay. ID card has access. Colonel. Okay, right, so we can, if I'm not mistaken, we can use this ID card to open that door in the corner. I think it's in here. Yes, love it. ID card is created in... Okay. Got them plugs. Fair enough. And what's this? Disc E. Okay. Very helpful. Right, so this is where we can basically rewrite this ID card to whatever data we want. It's basically Resident Evil Dinosaurs, Alan. I suppose you haven't played it, it's pretty good. Okay, so now we just need to find where... Plugs, ID card. We need some fingerprint data. Who's got a hand that we can use? He's a sleepy boy. Hey Josh, how are you? Great to have you in chat. Man, huge support from Twitch today. Really appreciate everyone dropping by. I don't think it's done me any favours. Oh, agreed, Alan. Agreed. I'd like to see it. I've just gone the way I came. Have I opened the door upstairs? I'm not sure, actually. Hi, I followed a while ago. Just finally getting a chance to pop my head in. Hope Dino Crisis is going well. Thank you, Kenny Darn. Appreciate you dropping in. Thank you for making yourself known in the stream. Oh yeah, I've done that. That was ages ago, Crystal. Thank you very much for that, Kenny Darn. I appreciate you you jumping on, honestly, spending time with us today. We're just playing some good old Dino Crisis. Dino Crisis. Very well, very well. We're actually starting to get a stream schedule in place now, so I'm definitely going to be going live on Wednesday and Friday. They're two definite dates. So my current plan is Wednesday, Friday, and one day at the weekend. I've never played this, but I heard very good things. It's worth it. It's worth it. I just hope they remake it, because that would save a lot of... Oh, this cock. Right, so hang on, let me read that again. Right. I think there's details here, isn't there? Paul Baker. Right. For the doctor in the basement. I kind of remember that, but I also kind of don't. Let me just have a wander around, see if we can figure it out. Right, so that's locked. He's sleeping. We do have a doctor here with an arm. Yeah, I always wondered that, Alan, actually. So this is the lecture room. That's not doing us any favours. Unless it's him. Is it not him? Maybe not. He's sleeping. Just fucking sleep. Sleeping dinosaurs everywhere. There was a room that, I don't know. Yeah, it was probably Time Crisis is really good. I love playing Time Crisis. I love playing Time Crisis. It is a 3D environment, yes. Oh, Rick's still in here. Nice.
What? Oh, I don't see any signs of Doc here.
Roger that. Right, so we need an ID card for that. I don't think Tom counts as a... You can... Okay. You can take his fingerprint, I guess. Okay, let's go back to that rewriting machine. I don't know if that's going to help. Bashir, how's it going? Great to have you in the chat. Is it this way? Man, I get confused. I get so confused on this map. Hey, Power and a Kisser, how's it going, sir? Great to have you in the chat. Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, I think you're right, Bashir. I think you're right. I appreciate your kind words. Hope you're doing okay, my friend. And welcome on in. We're playing some Dino Crisis, and I cannot remember for the life of me how to play this game. So could I... Oh, so I put that in. Oh shit. No. Wasn't there some data over here? Paul Baker, 1123. 1123. Let me just take a picture of that. So I've got. Which person did you get the fingerprints from? It might have been Tom. The best part of being made redundant, my friend, is you get an opportunity to do it all again and make it happen. So don't see it, just see it as a minor speed bump in the road, dude. No worries, Star. Appreciate you jumping in as always. Yeah, man, it's one of them things. Like, it's shit, but it's only temporary. If you want it bad enough, you'll be okay. 46907. $18 man. That redundancy package must be pretty good. Okay. Enter the fingerprint data. Yep. Okay, right. Fine. So we need to find Paul Baker. I'm at Insomnia next month, yes. Just wondering, are you on parental leave at the moment from work? No, I'm not. So I took a week, because I'm a consultant, I'm self-employed. I took a week off, unpaid, as quote-unquote paternity leave. And then I just went straight back to work the week after. 6907. Right, so maybe it's not him. Oh, this prick. Yeah, on Saturday again. Yes, yeah. I'm only coming on the Saturday. Normally I'd do the whole weekend, but because I've got the little one now, I don't really want to take the piss out of my wife, to be honest. Like, it's a long time to leave a newborn with one parent. Right, so we need to go to the basement, don't we? A girl. To be fair, Power Right and the Kisser, there isn't really, like... I mean, Alan Lane vouched for this as well. There isn't... I wouldn't say there was enough content at Insomnia to warrant the 3 days, and especially because there isn't, like, a lot of creator stuff like there normally is. It is kind of a little bit... We're going to have to try and make it... What I'm trying to say is 1 day is enough to go. Like 3 days is a long time at that event. Oh shit. Oh.
Regina, what's taking so long? We've got a job to finish.
We found Tom. He didn't make it.
That idiot.
How do things look over
No
on
sympathy.
I'm in the lab area. I know Doc's still hiding around here somewhere.
I can see an elevator from here. Maybe I can use that to go down from the first floor.
So what we're going to do, we'll probably play for another 15 minutes or so. And then we'll do like a little like debrief wrap up and then call it a day. I didn't listen to what he said because I was too busy reading the chat. So I don't know what was said just then. Oh shit. Oh, he's dead. Nice. Ah, this is unlocked. I don't know if this is going to change the outcome of this. We will play Silent Hill soon, actually. Ah, that goes somewhere. Don't you worry. But yeah, we will be playing Silent Hill at some point. Is it him? Well, he hasn't got any arms, so it can't be him. Can't wait for the Keeper's Diary to come out, man. Major excited. Yeah, not too much longer now. We're working away on it. It's with the visual effects team right now. It's just a long process, bro. When you've got that many artists collaborating in a very fucking short space of time. It just takes a little while. But we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm happy with how things are going. We just need... Oh, it's not ideal. What's happening? Oh, we're going back up. I didn't mean to do that. I'm getting a little bit lost. I'll tell you what, I might actually save it because I'm starting to get a little bit tired, so I don't want to just walk around aimlessly when we can do like a little just chat and wrap up until like 1:45, like a 10-minute wrap up. Oh yeah, I might actually do that. We can bring your comments up on screen and we can answer some, so we can just do a little bit of a just chat and stream. So feel free to ask any questions you want. And yeah, I'll do my best to facilitate the answers. Can be anything you want. Let me bring up the chat here. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll raid. I don't even know who's live at the moment, but we'll raid out shortly. So if we go to our intermission screen. There we go. I think this is a really underrated track from Resident Evil, actually. So, so Alan says, how will we get to see the Keeper's Diary when it's released? So it's going to be aired in full, free of charge, on the Residents of Evil. You don't need to subscribe to them or whatever. It's just going to go on the channel and literally boom, good to go. It's as simple as that. If you do try Silent Hill, starting from Silent Hill 1, even if the PS1 graphics, it sets up the whole series, and a couple of the games reference some parts from it. Yeah, I always, even though they are kind of self-contained, the stories in Silent Hill. But yeah, I'll definitely start from the first one for sure. Cheddar. Not sure if you've mentioned it, and only if you are fine with it. What name did you give your baby? So we called our child Eden. Eden, as in the Garden of Eden. We had that name for a long time actually. We always wanted to call her that. Once we knew it was a girl, it was basically confirmed. Like I know a lot of people were. They're a bit unsure until the baby's born, but we knew fucking 6 months before she was born. But thank you for that. Yeah. So Eden, Eden. Do you know if it will be televised? So no, it'd be just an independent. It's just an independent film. So it will just go up on Residents of Evil, you know, free of charge. You watch it as many times as you want. There's no obligation to pay anything or anything like that. It's one of the little clauses to make a fan film is we can't charge for it. So is Resident Evil 5 the next remake? Cool. I mean, I think it might be. I think they are going to skip Code Veronica and they're going to jump straight to 5, unless they're making them both at the same time. I don't know. I'd like to say no. I'd like to say Code Veronica, but 5 is most likely coming. It was in Resident Evil 4 remake, so. Say what you want about the Resident Evil films. This is so good. T-Rex, how's it going? We need Outbreak remake. So that's an interesting I'd never actually thought about an Outbreak remake. I always envisaged a port of Outbreak on modern platforms, not a remake, but I could see that. I could see that happening. What do you guys think? I think that might be something. Rosie, how's it going? Great to have you in the chat. Or even a late sequel. There's something about Raccoon City, isn't there, that we always love coming back to. And I believe that a good Resident Evil title has to have Raccoon City, like, or even mentions of Raccoon City. Thinking of Resident Evil 1, 2 and 3. So Seth says, which Silent Hill game should I start with? In the grand scheme of things, as I interpret it, all Silent Hill stories are their own, like, self-contained universe. So I played Silent Hill Origins, like a year ago. It's the only Silent Hill game I've completed. Completely self-contained. So you don't really need to start with any. Like, you can just start with 2 or 3 or whatever. That's right, Sonic Sean, yeah. Oh, Athena coming in. Let's go, Athena coming in with a raid. Thank you very much for that. That is certainly appreciated. Welcome in, Raiders. We're probably going to be live for another sort of 10 minutes. We're just doing a bit of a just chatting stream right now. We're live across all the platforms right now. Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, you name it, we are live. So I appreciate you all coming in. I hope you're all having a good day. I hope you had a good stream. I take it you was playing Valorant. I want to say you was playing Valorant. I can't believe you removed the beard. Yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, babe. We was. That's great stuff. Love that. Getting shit on. Love that. This song was such a banger in 2002. It certainly was. I'm going to keep playing it. Yes, so this is by the composer from Scream, if I recall. The action stuff was Marilyn Manson. Yes, agreed. So really interesting kind of industrial mix that they had with Resident Evil. Again, the soundtrack was fantastic. It really, really was. So 3 T-Rex coming in. I still like the RE movies with Mia Jovovich. I mean, they serve a purpose. At the end of the day, whether we like it or not, they were commercially successful. They made it at the box office. They always made money. And even though it was its own self-contained, let's call it the Anderson verse, it obviously people liked it. People did like it. Like people that weren't fans of games, were like kind of casual cinema fans, they liked it. So it just wasn't Resident Evil for me. But that's okay, because everyone's entitled to like their own things. Should we do this? This one? Yeah, keep that in the background. Anyway, can you read me a story? Unfortunately not. I do have books behind me, actually. So we've got the SD Perry novels there. We've got Itchy Tasty, which I think is the most important. Let me just get it, hang on. It's really important that you guys have this. Oh, like this book. The single most important book as a Resident Evil fan you should own. This goes into a ton of depth about the development of the first, like, I want to say all Resident Evils up until about 2007. So there's a lot of Jen and Neil. It's by Alex and Neil. I've interviewed Alex and Neil so many times, I can't count. And he is actually making a sequel to this. But yeah, this is, if you're a huge Resident Evil fan, you need to own this book. It really is the real deal. And again, like, it's even got the Itchy Tasty dude on it. Let's see. That fella. Agent Phoebe, thank you. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you dropping by. I've got the last bit of Itchy Tasty to read. Such a good insight into what went into making the games. Agreed. The real selling point of Alex and Neil was that he had access to the original developers. So they kind of tell their own story. So, honestly, seriously, if you're a Resident Evil fan, pick this book up. It was in Waterstones for like 20 quid or something. I think it's probably on Amazon, if I'm honest. How did your movie do? Yeah, it's doing okay. I mean, it's still kind of doing bits. We're still doing a bit of visual effects and all that fun stuff. So I'm just waiting for some of the artists to finish off what they're doing, and then we should have another trailer within the next couple of weeks, like a full-on trailer. Like we had let's call it a reveal trailer, like a 10-second. Let me see if I can. Let me just close this down. I absolutely butchered how I wrote that. So this is the only... It's actually crazy the progress that we've made so far. I'm going to try and... Oh, wrong one. Just kind of shrink this down just a tad. You should be able to see that. There we go. Man, that's crazy. Like we actually put that together. And it's come so far from the original trailer. This trailer is hungry. This is unbelievable, like how far it's come. Just move it on just a tad. Let's just blow it up just a tad.
May 19th, 1998. Fever gone, but itchy. Today, hungry. And eat doggy food. May 20th, 1998. Itchy Scott came. Ugly face, so killed him.
So what's crazy about this? This was just the like concept trailer. Like this was shot with very little resource, pre-crowdfunding campaign, all that fun stuff. So it's crazy. That was the intended vision of Keeper's Diary, and once we secured funding, this is what it looks like. It's crazy. It's actually crazy how far it's come. That's crazy, man. That is absolutely. Even this, where's this? Like this scene just looks unbelievable. Like this scene, shot for shot. Let me see if I can pull up the. I did this the other day, actually. Is that the trailer? Yeah. Let me. Here you go. Here's like shot for shot, right? So this was the let's call it the concept. It's the same actor, by the way. It's the same actor. Or actress, excuse me.
That came.
This was the original room. So obviously this is just what Andrew made up. Looks fucking fantastic, by the way. Considering this was shot with little to no money at the time. This was kind of the concept of what he wanted it to look like.
Ugly.
So I'm going to let you... I might even slow that down just so you guys can see it. There we go. I'm gonna just turn the audio off. Just give it a second. Here you go. So as you can see, this was the original concept. And then I'm going to try and do the same. Let's slow this down. Here you go. Bang. Look at this. This is unbelievable. The work that we put into this. It was a fucking lot, let me tell you. That window's not actually... This is all a set, by the way. Everything here we built by ourselves. We actually had a trench gun, because if you look in the original, I mean, it's for whatever reason, Andrew had a stupidly long... I don't know why that's so long. But look how long the barrel is. Just give it a second. It just looks absurdly long. So we actually had this is a real life, like 1897 trench gun. Like war crimes were probably committed with this weapon back in like World War One. And these are legitimate firearms. Like we had, and like Andrew was our firearms expert on set. And yeah, he obviously made sure all the guns were clear and everyone was in the loop, you know, rules of gun safety, all that fun stuff. But yeah, it was just the work that went into here. We had a haze machine that was pumping like smoke into the room, or haze. It was basically like a big smoke machine, basically. So that created that lovely look. We had a light coming through there, which emulated moonlight. Obviously, this is all different. Like there's just so much more depth to the image than there was in the original. Like as you can tell, this is quite flat. Obviously, this is what's the word I'm looking for? This was a concept. This was a concept trailer, so it is quite flat. But there's just so much more depth to this image. Like you could, even like the wallpaper, like I would say we deliberately put it on shit, but we were just terrible wallpaper people. So there's all like creases and folds in it. Got frames on the wall. Obviously, that you got the moonlight now. Hits Jill perfectly. You got this fella. Who's that fella? Huh? Who is that fella? I will leave it up to interpretation of who you believe that could be. That is a real. We actually had real dogs. Actually, should we watch this from the start and I'll just give you a breakdown? Fuck it. We've got a couple of minutes. I'm not driving. There's the boy, Charlie Kreslowski. I literally shared a bunk bed with Charlie the entire week. Always fun stuff. So that was an actual dog. We were very fortunate that we had someone who trains dogs all the time that had a kennel that looked so good, and I can't wait for you guys to see that scene in its entirety. It was really special. But yeah, that was a real dog. We're gonna be doing a bit more CGI to kind of wipe the eyes out, so it looks like a infected dog. There's Steve from Research. Scumbag, the guy who cheats during poker. Yeah, but it's not just another man, Alan. It's the man. Fucking Charlie Kreslowski. And of course, we got the iconic Itchy Tasty. So yeah, a lot of work's gone into this, guys. Oh look, there's my name. There's my name. Look at this. Sick, man. Love it. Love it. But yes, it's gonna be exciting. It's just taking a little bit longer than we thought it would to do all the CGI and VFX. But hopefully when you see the next trailer, you're gonna be blown away. Or it's going to be a little bit more informed. It's going to be more akin to the original trailer. Gives a full breakdown of what the story's about. I have a draft of it, but I can't show you because it's not ready. I'm terrible for leaking stuff. But yeah, I can't show you it, but I'm hoping you guys really like it. But yeah, make sure you're following the Residents of Evil. And yeah, the second the trailer drops, you'll know about it because I'll be posting it fucking everywhere. When is the next trailer? When is it coming out? I'm envisaging it's either going to be this week, next week, or the week after. It absolutely has to happen. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to showing you guys, really. But yes, I suppose we should start to wind this up, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. We didn't get too far into Dino Crisis, but it's all right. It's all about the conversations. It's all about hanging out, talking about our favourite survival horror games, which is really what I like doing. I'm not a challenge runner. I'm not a speed runner or anything like that. I just love talking with like-minded people about my favourite game series and my favourite genre. So always appreciate everyone dropping by, checking the stream out. If you're not following Biohazard Declassified, please drop a cheeky one. I do have an internal goal. I really want to hit Twitch partner this year. That's my utmost goal this year, is to hit Twitch partner. So the only way I can do that, guys, is if you drop a cheeky follow and occasionally tune into my stream. That would be nice. I don't even know what my commands are. I think it might be... Actually, I don't know what it is. Okay, well, I retire. I don't know what it is, actually. I don't know. Did you not... I thought you set them up for me. My bad. Someone said something, but how do I follow them? So it's just Residents of Evil on YouTube. What are the requirements for Twitch partner? I want to be the first ever survival horror creator, Resident Evil creator, to be a YouTube partner, which I already am, a Facebook partner, which I already am, and finally a Twitch partner. Like, kind of fucking collect these shit like Infinity Stones. But I believe what you need to do, the big thing is viewership. It needs to be like 75 viewers, but it can't be 70, as I understand it, it can't be 75 viewers from raids. You know, it's got to be like 75 people per stream tune into your stream. I hope that makes sense. It can't just be like constant raids to get you there. But we did okay today. Obviously, we had a little bit of help from Matt RPD, a little bit of help from Athena, a little bit of help from Emmy. Yeah, 75 concurrent by yourself. Should we call you Andos? What are you saying? You can just call me Andy, honest. But yeah, that's really my goal by the end of this year. Like, I've done everything I've wanted. Like, I've made the film. Well, I produced the film. We're probably going to produce another film this year. I've got a big interview potentially. Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry. Do you know what? I'm so tired. It went completely over my head. I do apologise. That makes sense now. You may call me Andos. But yeah, we produced a film last year. We probably going to produce another film this year. I've got hopefully another big interview. I'm just waiting for the fucking agent to come back to me, because that would be absolutely groundbreaking if we can make that happen. It's going to be something that nobody has done to date. It's someone in the Resident Evil space that's, oh man, well, if I say any more, it just ruin the it would just ruin the surprise. But I'm currently working on trying to procure an interview with a high level executive in the Resident Evil space that has not had an interview to this scale yet. So I'm currently liaising with their agent, working out where the boundaries are, where like what we can talk about, what we can't talk about, and ultimately what it's going to cost to make it happen. So it's going to be something I'm going to be partnering with the Residents of Evil to produce. But it's a huge deal. If we can pull it off, I think people are going to be pleasantly surprised. They won't necessarily expect it. And they'll be like, I don't know what you want out of this, dude. But I think once you understand the rationale of why we're doing it, you'll probably get it. But this is all based on when they come back to me and what deal we can work out, really. So I say no more. Keep the surprise, dude. I'm terrible at surprise. That's why I'm called Declassified, because I declassify my own shit. If I'm by my PC and you're live, I'll tab up. Not always social. It's always good, Bratty. It's all good, man. I always appreciate you dropping by. Just don't let the chase for numbers. Oh, it's a good little quote by Palavan. Don't let the chase for numbers hurt you. You were the best before you strive for better. Yeah, that's true. And I really appreciate your kind words. Palavan's been following us for a very long time. Always appreciate his contributions in the chat. But yeah, it's more like it's not necessarily numbers orientated, but it's like another target for me to go after, because the problem that you do have, especially on a platform like Facebook, is like it's in this really weird lull stage at the moment. Thank you, Townsend, for the follow. Appreciate that. It's in this really weird like lull stage where they don't know what they're doing for a platform, which is why they've released why they've signed everybody to new contracts, and it's now like a non-exclusive contract. So now I can stream on Twitch, I can stream on YouTube, I can stream on TikTok, and there's no implications for me losing partnership on Facebook. But the problem is, once you're kind of at that level, like on Facebook, like I've got nothing else to prove, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to be big-headed or anything like that. Oh, Townsend. Oh, excuse me. That was Athena giving 3 months. Damn it. 3 months tier 1 sub to Townsend. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. You didn't have to do that. That's very kind. Huge shout out to Athena. You can actually shout yourself out if you want. As soon as you're here. But no, thank you. That really means a lot. I'm ahead. I'll be waiting to see this new trailer. Thanks for the gift sub. Oh yeah, no problem at all, Townsend. Just keep up to date on all my socials at Biohazard Declassified everywhere. The second the trailer's out, I'll let you all know. But yeah, it's kind of like I've got nothing to prove on Facebook anymore. Like I've kind of took it as far as I needed to take it. I'm still going to be posting daily and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I can't think of anything else that I need to do on there. So Twitch has always eluded me. I've always like kind of went to it, come away from it, went to it, come away from it. And now I finally think, do you know what? I've got a good network of creators around me. I'm really, really driven. I'm going to have a proper schedule now, because before I had a child, like I'll just stream whenever I had free time, which was like all the time. It was like, oh yeah, I'm not doing anything tonight, I'll just go stream. But that doesn't work for everyone, because no one knows when you're live if you do it like that. So at least this way, it's a little bit more systematic. We're going to get that stream schedule, which we've so desperately needed. Definitely going live on Monday. Definitely going live on Wednesday. Definitely going live on Friday, and one day on the weekend, which I still need to work out what would work best. So that's my current schedule. Savage Chris, thank you. Hey Karen, thank you for tuning in. Sorry, I just see you over on Tiki Toki there. But yeah, that's really the next goal for us. I think it's possible. It's absolutely possible. We just got to grind for it, work hard, continue enjoying playing Resident Evil and other survival horror games, and ultimately reach more people. Like I always said, I wanted to start branching out from Facebook and not keep all your eggs in one basket. And I do believe that the other creators should do the same. Definitely spread your horizons out there. We've got a nice enclave of like followers on TikTok that are only on TikTok, followers on YouTube, followers on Facebook, followers on Twitch. So it's quite nice that I'm able to kind of like pick everybody up, and we can all enjoy the same content regardless of what platforms we like to watch or like to stream on. So that's what it's all about. Anyway, I'm talking a load of bollocks. I need to wrap up because I've got to be up for work at 5:30, which sounds nice. We are going to go on the search for who to raid. So I'm actually going to start consequently shutting all the streams down. Huge shout out to everyone who's followed us on Tiki Toki. Appreciate your support as always. Take it easy. Look after yourselves. So we'll end that now. And let's see who's live. Thanks for the stream, Andy. Big love. Oh, thanks, Emma. You've been here the whole time. I'm grateful. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know who's live. So is anyone from Team RPD live right now? Let's go and have a look. Because it makes sense to makes sense to share it in the circles. Hope you function on that little sleep, but you got a baby, so probably used to it. Oh, 100%. 100%. Yeah, we're living the dream right now. We're living the dream. Right, yeah, so it looks like Jojo Spud is live. So let's... What's she playing? Oh, cool. Okay. Let me see if we can raid Jojo. Living the dream with Little Bean. Never a truer statement than that. Really am. Every day's a blessing. The days are long, but the years will be short, let me tell you. Okay. Right, so I'm going to raid Jojo Spud. Thank you all again for the raiders. Thank you everyone who's watched the stream today, hanging out in my little corner of the internet. So yeah, take care. God bless. Look after yourselves. I'll see you on Friday. We're probably going to be playing Tomb Raider Remastered. So if you love some Tomb Raider Remastered, man, we're going to be playing it. We're going to be playing it all night long. All night. No. Yeah, we're going to be playing it for like 4 hours or whatever. So yeah, all good. Anyway, take care. Look after yourselves. We'll catch up with you very, very soon. I'm just going to let this raid go through.